studios, I have never seen the reaction at that station like I saw when you came a couple of weeks ago. We've had big names there. We've had huge stars. Nothing in comparison.
Wow.
Is that amazing to you?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to say to that.
You're already a huge star, especially in your hometown.
Well, it's my hometown. They're so cute.
Well, I know I asked you this before, but how are you going to stay grounded through all of this? You are flying.
I stay very grounded. I know that, well, for one, there's always somebody better out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm, like, the best performer. Just what, people like. I mean, but I'm very humble. I come from a big family. My mom will make sure I'm grounded. My friends will make sure I'm grounded. I'm not looking for fame. I didn't come into this looking for fame. I think that's why that won't be a problem for me.
You had an interesting story that you told me when I talked to you before about what you were doing before you joined or got hooked up with American Idol, and it was such an interesting story. You were already out here in LA.
I was working out here with some people, and it was going very well, but I had a string of incidents in a course of 4 days. My apartment burned down, my car got towed twice, the person I was working with that was the head of everything got really ill, and I was like, ooh, financially, my apartment burned down, I had to move home for a couple weeks. So I just happened to go home that night, and my friend Jessica and all them were like, hey, I heard this thing on the radio, and so I went and tried it out, and I was like, okay.
And here you are.
Yeah, so everything happens for a reason. Don't be discouraged if your house burns down.
Silver lining somewhere.
Yeah, look for that. You're already at the bottom. Something good has to happen.
Right now we're seeing a lot of duos. A lot of big-name musicians and singers are doing duos.
Yeah.
If you had your choice of anybody, who would you have a duo with?
I don't really know. I mean, other than, actually, me and Justin have been talking about it. Yeah, we're both excited, whoever wins, whatever. We're both excited we want to do something like that. I actually would love to do something. This is a girl with Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott. Yeah, she's just one of my favorite mixer, producers, writers, singers.
Tell us about the VMA Awards.
How exciting was that? Yeah, that was cool. I met T-Boz from TLC. She was so sweet during rehearsals. And she called me and Justin by name, and we were like, I'm sorry, T-Boz just said my name. And we were like, what? Yeah, that was really exciting. Because it's TLC, you grew up listening to her, and still, like, fan mail, their latest CD, I mean, wow.
Well, you gave Avril Lavigne an award, and in my opinion, she is a huge up-and-comer. What do you think of her?
I love that song. I don't have her CD because I've been in a bubble for a while, so I've actually heard that it's great. Good for her,
The one question, believe it or not, that everyone wanted me to ask you, because everybody knows I'm out here.
Yeah?
They want to know about the clothes. They want to know, where'd you get them? Are they yours? Did you pick them out? Do you get to keep them?
Oh, no, actually, I picked out everything I've worn. Yeah, I try and just go for different. I mean, and you got to keep in mind also, some of the things I probably wouldn't have chosen to wear, but we had like an hour to shop. So it's kind of like what you get. But yeah, I think the whole point of the show is to show you. And I'm very versatile in my singing, in my clothes, in my wardrobe, and everything. So I've tried to, kind of show different things. But I think, in all, I go more for that classy kind of elegance thing.
Speaking of showing you, you really haven't had a chance to show you in the singing category the fact that you write your own stuff.
I know, and we begged for that, but
tell us about
I think they want to save that stuff for when we tell the album. Oh my God, me and Justin both, and Christina, Tamara, a bunch of us, we're all excited. We really, a lot of artists don't get an option to really get creative on their first CD, but on the second one they do. But we're really pushing for that first CD, since, we kind of already have a fan base and they like our style, so why not let us have some creative say? So,
what sort of music do you hear being played to the kind of music that you're writing?
My stuff that I write, I'm so versatile. I write everything. I've written some country stuff. I've written some, and I don't want to venture into that yet. But I've written some total, ballads. I've written some. My main thing is it's actually not heavy rock alternative, just a light kind of alternative sound with like an old type soul sound. It's very unique. It's not out right now, so.
You made a... Sure. You made a comment, I think it was last Tuesday, that I totally related to, but when you said it, I went, because I was so afraid that viewers wouldn't understand. The hosts ask you a question about how's it going so far in the competition. And
okay, I know what you're talking about. First of all, they asked me that question out of nowhere. They're supposed to plan questions, right? But in all honesty, I probably would have answered it the same way. It wasn't the fact that I'm not having a good time. And I'd hoped that at the end of the show, when they showed me going, it's not that I've had a bad time, it's just the fact that we're so excited. We have all these people talking to us and what do you want to do with your career? What do you want to do? And we're not there yet. We're so anxious, to get started. And it's not the fact that I'm having a horrible time. Of course I'm not. The show's been a blast. But I think I'm so glad people didn't take it that way. And if they did, I didn't mean it like I've had a horrible time. Of course, that would be, completely wrong. The show has been nothing but great for me and a lot of other people, so.
It's almost a lesson learned, though, when you're in front of the camera, how careful
not
you have to be.
Lesson learned. I refuse to be someone that answers a question fakely. No, that's not me at all. What you see is what you get. I'm going to tell you my honest opinion. I think that's why, other than vocal ability, I think that's why I've kind of advanced. Because people, an American Idol should be not a liar. I'm not going to, if they ask me questions, I'm not going to be like, oh, the whole time it's been great. I haven't had any trouble at all. Of course I've had trouble. This is a learning experience. The whole thing is a learning experience. So I'm not going to hide. If I'm feeling a certain way, I'm going to be honest.
But not so much lying it's in the interpretation, because so many times I have said things in front of the camera and it has been misinterpreted.
Yeah, of course I'm learning how to word things, because people, and I catch myself and I'm like, no wait, because that might have come off wrong to someone, and I don't want anybody to be offended by anything I've said, but it's learning. I'm learning how to say stuff rather than, talking with my girlfriends, because they understanding, they know me, they know what I mean, they know I'm sarcastic, they know, I'm silly, so.
Can I ask you to do one thing? And you did some at the station. We did some promos.
Yeah.
If you could just look at the camera and say, hey, Dallas-Fort Worth, have you had a good day lately?
Okay.